Howdy my retro crew, how you guys doing today? You guys check out this awesome No Name Nerd shirt. They're not a sponsor of this episode, but they've been very awesome to me during this pandemic and otherwise, so you guys go check out their company below. I am an ambassador of their company, so I always do endorse their products. Anyway, I did a video a long time ago about a Citra emulator, but I was owned, so I was told that it was a unofficial port that used the GameCube emulator Dolphin to be able to create one, but it did work. But Citra actually released an official 3DS emulator. Super excited. We're gonna jump right into it. Alright, straight away, here we go. Here's the menu. Pretty blacked out. I got a few choice ROMs. Some work, some don't. Okay, I'm going to go through and, like I usually do, go through the settings and show you guys. Here's the settings menu. And I'm not doing this as a gameplay. This is actually a product review of Citra. That way, you guys can check it out. It's for Android. Link to that will be down in the description below. Okay, you can go to premium. You can go dark or light. I guess I don't have the premium. It's all good. Okay, go to general. Okay, in general you can enable limit speed. Okay, you guys can see the FPS on the screen. I don't do that. It irritates me. Okay, specific percentage. Okay, you can limit speed percent. Okay, that's pretty much it for your general. Okay, go to system. Okay, emulated region. You can go to auto select. So right here you have Japan, US, Europe, Australia, China, Korea, Taiwan. Pretty awesome. So if you have other titles you played from any of those other countries, that'll work as well. Okay, right now I put auto select, and so it happens to select my language too. Look at all these different languages. Pretty awesome. Okay, system clock type. Okay, you can go to simulated clock or device clock. I go to device clock because when you're playing certain games like Animal Crossing on here, it goes off of your device clock. I don't want to simulate it. I actually want to have it for the device clock. That way it's more accurate. Okay, system clock starting time override. So if you notice that the time is changed, you can actually override it in this menu. Alright, next thing, camera. Okay, your image source, device camera, pretty simple. You could do a still image or a blank. I just leave that as is because 3DS uses that. It doesn't use it often, but it will when it needs to. Okay, image flip, I don't mess with any of that. You can go horizontal, vertical, reverse, however you want to do it. Image source, did that already. Okay, outer right camera. Still, device camera is what you guys always want to go with. Alright, over here we have camera device. Any back camera, any front. You can choose whatever camera you want. Okay, I'm not going to do image flips, so let's go back. Okay, you got gamepad. This is cool because you can do ABXY. You can actually take what's inside of this case, which is an 8-bit do controller. I'll put a link to that down in the description below. You can actually use that for this emulator. Pretty awesome, just like you can with the DS emulator. Okay, ABXY, start, select, circle pad, up, down, left, right, C stick, up, down, left, right, triggers, LR, XLR, all that stuff. So you guys can choose to use a controller for that. I just go off screen. It's pretty cool. Graphics. Now this is where it gets tricky. Okay, you can enable linear filtering. I don't even mess with that. A lot of this stuff really bogs down your processor. You can enable, what's that say, synchronous GPU emulation, so it can take your graphics processing unit on your phone, but again it slows down the phone. Okay, so you can enable the shader. I do that because it makes it a little bit faster. 3D mode is off. If you turn on the stereoscopic 3D mode, it definitely slows down the phone. So they're looking at optimizing it for devices like this and above. If you have an older phone, Android phone, it's just not going to work. Well, it might, but it might not be in the way that you want it to. Okay, cardboard VR. Okay, it does do cardboard VR, so it scales the screen, horizontal or vertical. So if I have a VR device, it's a cardboard VR made by Google. If you want to check that out, link to that also will be in the description below. I do not own one, but I know a lot of you guys out there do really like it. Okay, we'll go next. All right, audio. I don't do audio stretching. I don't mess with this stuff. So you can go into here. You can use static noise or real device for audio input. I just use real device. Leave that as is. You go to debugging menu. I straight just leave it all selected. A lot of this stuff, if you guys look at all my other emulation videos, those will be back in my playlist. This will actually be in my playlist as well. You guys can see that I leave most of the settings as is. Alright, so we'll go back. Alright, just to give you a good idea of how things run on here, we are going to select New Super Mario Bros. U. I said New Super Mario Bros. U, but it's actually called New Super Mario Bros. For the Citra. And if you notice, I have the volume turned all the way down, not due to copyright issues, but it uses the outside speaker, so it'll hear me talk while the game's playing, while you guys hear me talk on here. So we're just going to go solo, have some awesome music playing in the background. Okay, go to solo play. Oh, what was really super cool about this is that the Citra file that I had for the other backdoor Citra one that they just kind of put together for with the GameCube emulator, it saved my file from there. So when I booted it up in here, without fail, I was actually able to use it from here. So it was cool. Alright, you can go to solo play. Okay, now here's where it gets really cool. Let's see here. Here we go. Okay, so if you want to go full screen, you can go like this. Go back. Go over here. You can go leave these settings as is. Okay, you can come over here, landscape menu, and then you can go to single screen. Pop it up over here. Okay, and then you can, which I'll show you guys right now what it really looks like. Alright, see how it's not so optimized right now, just to let you know. Alright, we'll go back. Go to landscape. Oh, okay, no, we'll leave it right here. Okay, I'm going to show you how slow it runs in full screen. I mean, it runs, but it's not optimized yet for full screen, in my opinion. Okay, maybe I don't have a powerful enough phone, but this phone and above is supposed to work. Okay, so we'll go to back to here. Let's go to portrait again. Okay, so look how much faster it works. Very much faster. Alright, just take you into a little bit of gameplay real quick. Okay, so you guys let me know if this is something you guys have played. If you guys want to play, download it down below. Alright, look how cool it is. I mean, come over here. It's fully like the 3DS. I'm really not good at the touch controls, but it's, you gotta get used to it, really. Alright, gotta get past this doofus right here. Oof. Oh, I died. Alright, as you guys can notice on the screen, there's L, there's R, there's your D-pad, there's your thumbsticks. You guys can see how responsive they are. Very awesome. I'm going to let you guys know my thoughts on this emulator. Alright, so you guys saw exactly how the new Citra emulator runs. I give it about a 4-star out of 5 just because they're getting stuff for the 3DS emulated on your phone. Pretty awesome. You guys make sure you guys own those games that you guys are emulating. Very important to know that. Anyway, you guys stay safe, be awesome, keep it retro, keep it fresh, keep it real. Okay, so I'm going to give you guys my thoughts on this. I thought it was awesome. I give it a 3. I'm going to give you guys my thoughts on this. I give this a 4-star out of 5 only because Citra is doing their part just to get some emulation started, and it's an official Citra port onto the Android. Link to that will be down in the description below. You guys go check it out. It's fresh and it's awesome. As always, you guys stay safe, wear a mask, be awesome, be retro, be you, be the most amazing version of you that you can be. You guys stay positive, stay upbeat. Make sure you guys are just doing things to lift yourself up. That way, you know, you guys are always staying happy, being at home, and you guys have an awesome